I guess I probably want to get some extra. Probably not a bad idea.
Actually, no, that could be a lot or residual from when you were hosting Sesco, because you could have shown Sesco's viewers as well.
Maybe.
All 9 of his viewers. You want to hear the hot signature move that's still a signature move?
Hmm.
Octazuka.
That's pretty good.
Technically it's also available to Horsey, Remoraid, and Sableye, but none of them learn it by level up.
Giving egg move.
Horsey and Remoraid get it by breeding. It's event only for Sableye.
What? Man. What kind of situation? Does someone go, man, you know...
I want a Sableye with Octazuka?
But it's an event only. Not like you could get it anyway. Unless you wanted to. Illicit means. How wonderful. He leads with the Geoda.
Also, the fun fact that Aeroblast has been a Lugia exclusive since Gen 2. That Sacred Fire was lost as Hello's signature move at Gen 6.
Like, Sacred Fire is really that good. Too.
95% accuracy, 100 power. 50% chance of burning the target.
Eh.
Sacred Fire, actually pretty decent as far as like a big fire move goes. Anyway, Entei got it. As a, like, one of the hidden moves, like the ones you have to pay the trainer to re-teacher to get.
Right.
I mean, technically that makes it a level up move, so Entei. Sacred Fire is the only physical type, or physical fire type move that does not make contact. It's also physical. I assume that's because Hello's stats lean more towards physical.
Yeah, I would assume that would make sense.
Yeah, it's got a higher attack and special attack, so...
That's dumb, though. How do you justify that? You don't.
That's how sacred the fire is.
Only Sacred Fire is here. Right.
Though technically Aeroblast, in a way, does not count, since Spatial Rend is a variation on it. But you can't guess who Spatial Rend belongs to.
How pitiful.
Though technically Darkrai and Arceus could get Spatial Rend. Leaf Blade, Blaze Kick, and Muddy Water were all exclusive to starters in Gen 3. In Gen 3, and then not any time after that.
Yeah.
Smelling Salts, still the signature move of the Makihita.
What does that do? I don't even know what it is.
Smelling Salts deals damage. Base power of 60 will double against the paralyzed target, but will also cure the target of paralysis. And then it increased to 70 in Generation 6.
I can see that change.
I do not know if anything that can get Smelling Salts actually can learn a move that paralyzes.
Wow.
I assume at least one of them, but I'm not going through all of their movements.
Right.
Because Makuhita and Hariyama might be the only ones that can get it by level up. But Mankey, Machop, Lickitung, Snubble, Torchic, Whismer, Aaron, Spinda, Cacnea, Krogunk, Timber, and Mienfu can all get it by 8.
Wow.
So...
Yeah, that's a lot of Pokemon.
Actually, does Force Palm? Force Palm has a chance of paralyzing, and guess what? It's in the move pool of Makuhita and Hariyama.
Yeah, but that's like a chance of paralysis.
Oh yeah, definitely. And it's still a fighting type move, so you have 2 fighting type moves just for that combo.
Yeah.
You can't ignore his girth. You can't ignore his girth.
It's a really unfortunate thing about having like one Pokemon that's good. It's basically when Pikachu dies, so does my team. I was a free. Hopefully I just quick attack Bulbasaur and it dies. Nope.
Rip Red Fury is signature move of Rock Record.
Oh, I don't think I'm getting the game audio again. Oh no. I got it. We're good.
Isn't Rock Record actually like... Oh yeah, 150 base power and 90% accuracy. Oh no, it's a Hyper Beam. Never mind.
Pardon me.
Rock Rector's a Hyper Beam derivative, so it's bad. When are they ever going to make Hyper Beam actually be good? Hyper Beam is like the biggest noob bait move.
But it does a shitload of damage.
I mean, it does.
It does, yes.
That said, there's zero downside to using Hyper Beam if you have slacking.
Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna wait for that move anyway.
That said, Hyper Beam they would not use the physical stat. You would want PK Impact. That said, works the same way.
Yeah.
PK
That would be
Impact on
a
slacking.
good example.
Yeah. That said, other than that, Hyper Beam derivatives tend to be...
Does this ever really only...
Gyarados might have girth, but he doesn't have brains.
Oh, apparently not. Nico's gonna get some mad level. Here.
Out of this, all 16
yeah.
ever.
250 XP. That's a full level. Hey, guess what? Fucking Gary sucks.
Oh, that's what he said. Doom Desire is a very weird move.
Yeah.
And it's a Jirachi exclusive, so you never see it, but...
Jirachi's a weird Pokemon.
Because it literally is just it's just Future Sight with 20 more base power.
Yeah. Is Future Sight bad?
Future Sight, the way it works is...
Like, I know what it does, but is it, like, stat-wise, does it just suck?
120 base power.
That's a lot of base power.
Yeah. It does a lot of damage.
What is it, 3 turns?
2 turns later.
I don't know. You just throw that out there and see what happens, I guess.
Yeah. Doom Desire, by the way, is a Steel-type version with 140 base power. Also, since Jirachi is Steel-type, it gets stabbed by default.
How the fuck did that happen? Jirachi always been Steel?
Yeah, Jirachi's always been a Steel-type.
I didn't know that.
Jirachi has always been Steel Psychic. Has never changed.
I guess that's just one of those things. I mean, you never see Jirachi, so...
I mean, the nice thing about that is it gives it a lot of resistances.
Oh, yeah, definitely. A
Like, it gives
decent typing.
It gives it a good resistance as it gives Doom Desire its only steel move that it learns naturally.
That's pretty
A
good.
stab. It actually also can learn Future Sight,
Oh, nice.
which is a good joke of having
Yeah.
both Future Sight and... that would be stupid though.
Yeah. Kind of a waste.
Hypothetically, although it'd be stupid, you could have Doom Desire and Last Resort in like Zen Headbutt
Oh
and
my
maybe
God.
like another move.
What a setup.
Well, Flash Cannon sort of would override Doom Desire. It'd actually make Doom Desire basically
Pointless.
pointless. Because Flash Cannon's actually good. But you could like run, I don't know, like Energy Ball or
That'd be right.
Thunderbolt. Jirachi's actually got a decent move pool.
That's not surprising. I feel like Gen 2 had a lot of that.
Jirachi is a Gen 3 Pokemon.
I feel like Gen 2 had a lot of that.
Jirachi was added in Gen 3, Greg. Shadow Force, still exclusive to Giratina. No, Arceus could get it through an event, but I mean...
Fuck ours.
that does mean that both Pokemon that can have Shadow Force legally can actually get stab on it, though.
That's pretty good.
That's
That's a
only because
rarity.
Arceus can be whatever fight, or whatever type it wants to be. Oh, Shadow Force has a great mechanic in Gen 6.
Hmm.
If the target has used Minimize, Shadow Force now deals double its regular damage and bypasses accuracy checks to always hit. Oh boy.
Why? But why?
That's so good. Like, punishing people for using Minimize is the best thing. Oh. This is not a Shadow Force exclusive, actually.
Oh, really?
In Gen 6, Minimize had the double damage never miss attribute added to Body Slam, Dragon Rush, Flying Press, Heat Crash, Phantom Force, Shadow Force, Steamroller, and Stomp.
Huh.
Which kind of makes sense, actually, when you listen to most of those names.
Yeah.
Gen 7 also added Heavy Slam to that list.
Are you looking at the stream right now?
Ah. Rock Tomb has the speed.
Yeah, I know, but still, it's just... Do I even want to learn Rock Throw at this point?
Yeah, you got Rock Tomb, which is technically better.
I could just... I mean, I could write it over to, like, Defense Curl. Something actually useless. Well, Mudsport actually...
Okay, so here's my thought regarding TMs. I would say it would almost be worth using like game chart or whatever, like however you
Oh, no, I know.
to get all the TMs just infinite.
Yeah. At some point, but...
Because that's how Pokemon works now. You might as well
I know.
bring that rule back a bit.
Anything more damage moves is not...
Yeah, as I've said, in single player Pokemon, like in the story mode, it really doesn't matter what you do. Certain things will make other things harder. But...
Oh, yeah.
So, is Judgment just the best plain move in the game.
I think so.
Because it can
That
be
one's
any
pretty
type.
good. Yeah.
It can be any type. It always gets stabbed. 100 base power, 100 accuracy.
Yeah. I don't know why they decided that needed to be a thing.
Like, Judgment just seems really good.
Isn't it part of Arceus's normal move?
Yes, it learns it at level 100.
Yeah. And you meet Arceus.
Yeah, I just.
Ah, man, Gen 4 was something.
Arceus is such a weird thing in context. Like,
Yeah.
even in context, Arceus is weird.
Oh, that's not bad. So, depending on how well the Nintendo DS emulator is nowadays, I might actually do my Gen 4 playthrough on emulator.
From what I've seen, what's it, Tsunume?
Something like that. But it was pretty
From
good.
what I've used it a bit, it seems fine. Oh, so fun fact, Gen 7 added Cut as a signature move.
So when Pokemon learns Cut?
Yes, Kartana.
Wow. That's really bad.
The really sharp origami tiny Pokemon.
I mean, you'll get a paper cut, better be careful.
I think that's the joke. I legitimately.
That's a bad
think
joke, though.
I mean, consider Kartana's move pool of Sacred Sword, Air Cutter, Fury Cutter, Cut, False Swipe, Razor Leaf, Aerial Ace, Night Slash, Swords Dance, Leaf Blade, X Scissor, Air Slash, Psycho
What
Cut,
a
and
meme,
Guillotine.
dude.
Its entire move pool that it learns naturally is
What
all
a meme,
blade related.
dude.
Like it's so heavily just inclined towards physical moves that have something related to cutting in there. It also has a 507 max possible attack stat.
Oh my god, what the fuck? That's insane. That's like the only stat it has, though, right?
It also has a 109 base speed, which puts it at 348 max.
Oh, that's not bad. That's pretty fucking fast.
If you put it at that and had like a, I guess defense would be your dump stat because it's the highest of the remaining stats.
Probably.
So you dump defense in favor of speed, and then you teach it all physical moves. Like having like
That'd be pretty
Psycho Cut, Leaf Blade, X Scissor, and Night Slash. Like,
Man.
well, you might want Aerial Ace over Air Slash just for the reliability.
Yeah, true. But at that point, you're still gonna do
Actually-
pretty well.
Actually, wait, you can replace one of those with maybe X Scissor with Sacred Sword because that's 90 base power. But yeah, that would be ridiculous. Like,
That'd be pretty damn good.
there'd be most things would die to that.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's a lot of damage. Also, false swipe it'd be a really good false swiper as well, because that really high attack stat's pretty much guaranteed to hit, like, get most things down to 1 HP really quickly. I mean, honestly, the Ultra Beasts are all memes, but Kartana has
A pretty
really,
big meme.
It's got a pretty good move pool.
Ah, it's... Thank you. Who would have thought?
I mean, Guzzlord, the one with the big mouth. Belch, swallow, stockpile, bite. Crunch, gastro acid.
Jesus.
Like, they went all in on that theming.
Apparently.
Which is actually why Xurkitree is bad, which sucks.
Really?
Xurkitree is
kinda
bad
sucks.
because it got almost entirely electric moves. Like, its move pool barely exists.
Huh? You would think that they would just not be stupid. Realize not many like
Also, circuitry is also gimped by the fact that its only stat with any sort of relevance is its special attack.
Special attackers kind of need something a bit more than special attack. Oh.
Well, they also need more than just electric type moves.
Yeah. I guess that's probably a bigger.
And the occasional grass move. I think it's got like a couple that it can get. Meanwhile, Pheromosa is ridiculous. How does 137 base for both of the attack stats and then 151 base for the speed stat sound to you?
Fuck. Can do anything at that point.
And then it learns a bunch of good physical moves. Though Earthquake is not in that list, thank God.
Oh. Can you imagine that?
Earthquake on stats like that would be absurd. Oh, by the way, it has the highest base speed of any fighting type.
That's pretty good.
Buzzwole's really slow. Shocking, I know.
He's
but it's
swole,
got an
though.
okay defense, and like its attack and defense are both 139 base, which is not terrible.
Yeah.
And it can learn Stone Edge, Rock Slide, Bulldoze,
Kind of like pretty standard good moves.
Earthquake.
Pretty much.
Earthquake's just such a... Oh, Earthquake is actually, other than the type thing, pretty much the same as Judgment.
Really?
Yeah, 100 base power, 100% accuracy. Earthquake's a really good move.
Yeah.
It's really solid, actually.
I don't know why Earthquake,
It's so good.
Yeah. I don't know how
This is
it's
ground
remained so good.
It's ground type.
Fucking ground.
I'm pretty sure ground is one of the worst offensive types. Outside of Earthquake. Well, actually, statistic averages show that attack is the best stat on most ground types. And offensively, it works against 5 types and is only resisted by 2. Yeah, however, there is one with an immunity. That said, Earthquake and Sandstorm being a thing that you can just have on one Pokemon.
Yeah.
Especially the Pokemon that actually can bring Sandstorm directly. There aren't that many of those. So you can build a team around Sandstorm. It's been done. It's a popular thing.
Yeah, as it turns out.
That's
Sandstorm
what it
is
works
quite
really well.
powerful.
It's a shame that Hail doesn't work similar. Ice type is bad.
Yeah, kind of sucks. Bad ice type sucks.
It sucks that ice type sucks. A lot of ice types are cool, literally cool, but also
Figuratively.
figuratively cool. Like being able to have, something like I don't know, Frostlass or Abomasnow or Frost Rotom,
The big chill.
Weavile.
That was pretty cool.
I mean, like I've liked Sneasel since Gen 2, but Sneasel, well, actually Sneasel was like, and Weavile as well have been some of the few viable ice types. So you've got the boxing crab, right?
Yes, I do.
Do you know how to evolve it?
No, I don't think I looked into it.
It evolves when leveled up at a specific location.
That's not too surprising, I guess. There
It
are,
also evolves into an ice fighting type.
Yeah, that's the part I think I did look into.
And that is a unique type.
Yes, it is.
It's also weak to 6 different types.
Yeah, oh, it kind of sucks.
It's almost like fighting and ice are really bad types. Well, fighting's okay, but generally it's best paired with a better defensive typing like Dragon or Steel. Then again, there's only one Dragon fighting type.
That's kind of surprising, to be honest.
I think they only did it. They only did it recently because they realized that Dragon actually has weaknesses now.
Yeah.
Back when its weakness was itself.
Yeah.
And ice, which is a bad type. A fighting dragon type would be able to stomp any ice type you brought against it.
Yep, pretty much.
Ice is weak to fighting. Oh, also, Tika is she's second favorite Pokemon. Delibird is nice though.
Yep.
Delibird actually a bad Pokemon.
Does Delibird even learn a lot of ice moves?
Delibird learns 2 moves as of Generation 7.
I
Present
forgot.
and Drill Peck. That said, it can be taught Frost Breath, Aurora Veil, Blizzard, Ice Beam, and Hail.
But the
As far
usuals.
as
That's okay. I mean, you can make a.
I mean,
Unless
the problem,
you want to keep the 2 moves it actually learns.
the problem that you're dealing with. Well, you probably want to keep Drill Peck because it's a flying move.
Yeah.
You get stab on that.
You
Unless
don't
you wanted
want
to
to
replace
keep
that with
present?
Aerial. I wasn't saying anything about replacing present. I wasn't saying anything about present. I was talking about the other
Oh,
move, Jeff.
shit.
That said,
I
it
think
has
it's gonna-
no stats.
Yep. Pretty much none.
It has 0 stats, so it's not. Oh, it can also get ice free. It can get Aurora Beam, Freeze Dry, Ice Ball, Ice Punch, Ice Shard, and Icy Wind by 3.
That's annoying. Oh. Okay.
That said, its stats aren't good
Okay.
enough to do any of those. Like, Delibird is just bad. And will be bad forever.
Forever.
Oh, okay. I figured out what's going on. So you know that video I linked earlier where he said something about a meetup?
Yeah.
A random Rockman play? So Aftermath just uploaded a custom full band FC that was done in Rock Band 3, and it was done locally.
Huh. Just some guys hanging around, being dudes.
Done full band FC, apparently. It's a Children of Nova custom.
Oh, wow.
Apparently, it would have been on the Rock Band Network if the Rock Band Network hadn't died.
Earth is a break. Assuming it's from their other album.
Yes, bro. Apparently Daisy is working on She Has Them Keys.
That sounds like a bad idea.
And guitar. I'm going for that hot She Has Them one-man band FC. Because he can actually do that. He's got drums, which is technically the hardest part.
Fucking. Odd. Bite first turn to cause the Nidoran to flinch, and then bite second turn to make it... to kill it, because I crit.
Okay.
Getting random stuff.
Oh, also, he got an FC of Pulse of the Maggots outro solo at 80% speed. What a thing to do.
Yeah, really.
Work on Pulse of the Maggots guitar. It's a good question.
I guess I'll just restart the event. Quick.
I like how you're saving instead of just using a save stick. No, this thing's fun. Oh my god, he also hit part of the really stupid part in the Once Bitten, Twice Shy.
Oh, nice. Oh, jeez. Cool guy. That feeling, GF. Secret power.
You're ready to make a secret base?
Hell no.
I mean, that's not even a mechanic.
Actually, can you not do that?
That's not in Fire Red Leaf Green. That's not a
Ow.
mechanic. Just...
That is kind of hilarious. I think I knew that. Man, Fire Red Leaf Green have to be there. What's a shiny chance?
1 in Gen 3. Oh, look at that. I think it's 1 in 8,000. But I don't know the exact number. 1 in 8,192. Which can also, if you want a reason for that specific number, that's because it's 8 in 65,536.
That's gonna take.
Basic.
Again, can I get my cut out? Anyway.
That was my mic freaking out doing the thing.
The usual.
So it's a formula involving the trainer ID, secret ID, and personality values. And it results in a number from 0 to 65,535. If the result is less than 8, the Pokemon is shiny. So any value from 0 to 7. 4.
That is pretty good. That'll be fine.
Yeah, there you go.
Is that the way it's still calculated?
I don't think so. There's all sorts of weird garbage with Chinese now, actually.
Oh, I've been in this situation. Shame Rock too. 5 PP. Or 10 PP. 5 PP would be awful.
I assume that's because it's got a
Yeah.
slot effect on it.
Speed modifier.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
This thumbnail. That's the best choice they could have possibly made.
This team Bill's still pretty fucked up. Hey, ever say what kind of Pokemon he collects?
Pokemon.
Apparently he has a good collection. We never see what it is. See the bomb explosion of Pokemon? No, it's just a double battle. Yeah. Never mind. I don't actually know if I gained enough levels to really do anything. I guess I'll find out. I gotta say, this is actually, like, somewhat different the way that I usually play Pokemon.
Oh.
Kinda nice.
What's the difference here?
I usually spend a lot more time doing very slow and boring things. Like talking to everybody and trying to see what Pokemon are in spot. So, usually just standing around, getting encounters. For seemingly no reason.
I mean, to be fair,
Really.
I guess it's nice that you're in a position where you already know what you can get.
I could easily look a lot of this information up while I'm playing normally. I just don't. Oh, I might actually want to use Thunder Wave first.
By the way, this Africa solo,
Uh-huh.
yeah, he actually plays the solo.
Oh, nice.
Like the synth solo, he actually plays it.
Oh, fuck.
Starmie is ridiculous, and that did not
I
change.
am well aware. Where is my super potion? Did I not buy one? I might be fucked already.
I mean, this is where you grind on Starmie to get X.
I don't want to do that though. That's
While you're doing that, I'll watch this synths video. Appears to start with Fanfare for the Common Man by Emerson, Lake and Paulman.
oh my god.
Oh no, it doesn't start with that.
Oh, that worked out. I see Sprite in this game.
I've never been a fan of like the look of Missy in the anime or the original.
Misty looks really good in the Gen 2.
Yes. Yes. Would you agree the same for Sabrina?
Which one is that one?
The white pants.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I like bodysuit looking things, to be honest. Both of her designs are... Well, both. All of her designs.
Yeah, I feel like the Gen 2 remakes...
Did a really good job.
Honestly, after Emerald, I would say Heart Gold and Soul Silver are the second best games in the Pokemon series. The main series, I mean. Because Heart Gold and Soul Silver are exactly what you would want from a remake of Gen 2.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, the question is...
However, Emerald is still the better game.
Question is, when I decide to play Gen 4, do I play Diamond and Pearl, or do I play...
Platinum.
I don't remember
Platinum's
if
the
I
better
finished
game.
Platinum.
Platinum's the better game. Like, Platinum's is outright better than the other two. There's no reason not to play. Be like going back and playing the Gen 2 games and not playing Crystal. There's no reason.
Oh, yeah. That's... I don't know, though.
My stance is that if there is a third version, you should always play the third version.
That's the thing, though, is that Platinum actually changes stuff.
Yeah, but everything it changes is generally for the better. In one way or another.
I guess. Actually, can
So
you double... No, well, I guess confusion isn't really a status effect.
Yeah. Yeah. Paralyze and confusion work together, if that's what you're asking. So is Sabrina Karen the ATP?
Oh.
The Dark type. Elite 4 in Gen 2. Gen 4. You know, Karen, that character that people care about for.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Actually, the biggest reason that Karen ever gets brought up in any sort of discussion is her thing about strong and weak Pokemon. Do you remember?
If you don't deserve me in my weakness yet.
Pretty much. That's basically what she's saying. That is basically what she's saying. But yeah, people bring up that statement from Karen as a thing of like, why do you try hard? And the real answer is if you're playing competitively, like,
can you not try hard?
Yeah, you should try hard in a try hard setting. That's fine. That said, I would say if you're playing just for fun and battling your buddies just for fun.
I mean, that's kind of why, like, other...
Don't try hard if they're not try hard.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, that's why other leagues exist.
Yeah. But, yeah. I mean, I guess that's exactly what you're doing. You're exactly doing what Karen says. You're not letting yourself get swayed by the selfish perception of people. Okay. So anyway, back to this keyboard riffs video.
Huh.
Oh, I just saw it. I just saw that. Subdivisions is number 10.
Subdivisions.
So what they're talking about is it being important for the structure of the song as well.
Yeah. That makes sense. I need to go into the daycare. Yeah.
Oh! I think, you know, you go down to Vermilion next. I forgot about that. You do go south first.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you go through the underground tunnel to Vermilion. Because you don't get cut until after the SSN, which you can't get without going to Vermilion. Apparently, the final countdown is not in this video.
That video?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I feel like that's alright.
For the final countdown not being in the top 10 greatest keyboard riffs,
Is it really that great, though?
it's so, like, distinctive and important to the song, though.
Is it really
Like,
that
it is...
great?
It's... Number 9. Separate Ways, Worlds Apart.
I don't know that offhand. If I heard it, I would.
Actually, maybe when you're done with that, we'll watch this. I'll stop watching. How's that sound?
Okay.
Just so you can see how many of these you know. I guess, to be fair, just saying their names doesn't really help. So I guess the real question is, when I play Touhou on Emerald, now I'm gonna do the thing in Sandbox where you can just get one of every puppet. The real question is, which ones do I use?
I have no idea, my dude.
I mean, I'm gonna have costume, that's what you. The real question is, you need to go to. I think
Well, that game is pretty hard, right? I actually
Tell
want to
them
use someone who's...
Purple's not particularly hard, other than the fact that it's designed for everything to be a lot more viable.
So most stuff isn't just throwaway garbage.
Yeah.
Which basically means that encounters aren't hard garbage. Well, not hard, but they're not hot garbage.
Oh, so fun fact, Purple, despite being a Gen 3 game, has a fully functional physical special split.
Well, that must have been a lot of effort.
I guess you actually put a lot of effort into Purple, as it turns out.
Oh my god. I am poisoned. Beetle is paralyzed. Unboned, aren't I?
Enemy trainers that rely more on movesets to be challenging, rather than high stats or levels.
That actually must have been really hard to do, considering how bad the AI is. Assuming a lot of the standard AI is based on regular AI.
Probably.
The stupid thing is, I think that Zubat is actually a fairly legitimate choice so far.
I mean,
That's
so,
move pool is kind of poopy,
still, yeah, notoriously bad.
but his stats seem to be okay, actually. Like, honestly, just being able to confuse somebody and then whittle away health as they eventually kill themselves. It's not the best. Actually, I have a bug TM.
You want a really good joke?
I have bullet seed. Not what I was...
You want the real good joke with Tahoma?
Huh?
Mimi Chan's move pool includes Body Slam, Double Edge, Blast Burn, Flare Blitz, Head Smash, Sky Attack, and of course, Self-Destruct and Explosion.
Man.
Mimi Chan, what a literal banger.
Yeah.
Also 140 base speed and 130 base attack.
You know what actually kills me is that Dig is a TM in this game. Well, Dig is a TM in every game. Means you can only teach it in one. I don't know.
No. As I said, you should probably just cheat to get like 99 at everything.
Yeah, but I don't. When should I do that, though? The question. I can technically do it at any time.
You can do it.
I don't need it yet. What the fuck? Does Squirtle have a hella special defense? Yes. Squirtle.
I'll make sure to put Tenma on my Tahomon team, because that'd be balanced to just start with a Tenma.
I like how these two, what are they, campers? Campers. They stand literally next to each other, but you can't double battle them.
Yeah, it's because they're facing each other. But basically Tenma is ridiculous. Like,
For any good reason, or?
Well, she's the evolution of Aya and Potato via a like a stone evolution, and also you got to remember Tenma in the lore.
Yeah.
Quite powerful. So basis for Tenma being really good.
Guess I'll see if my orange hangs in there.
Oh, orange is an option for my. I'm not gonna use orange. I'm not gonna use orange.
No?
No.
Oh.
Orange is irrelevant.
Oh. Okay. Pikachu. I wonder if Pikachu has any moves that are not... It might have quick attack, actually.
Speedrun is actually pretty good. The sprite, it's a cat.
Oh, right.
Speedrun's just a cat.
That's pretty good.
And then the cat is surrounded by like a spiral of fire.
Jesus. Don't burn the cat, please.
No, the cat's going so fast it's leaving fire behind it.
Don't burn the cat.
It's a fast cat. Actually, I might just start.
Oh my god, Butterfreeze. What the hell?
So you know the theory that there was a screw up with Butterfree. Do you remember that?
Huh?
There's a theory that Butterfree and Venomoth had their sprites swapped.
That kind of makes sense, I guess. Somewhat.
Because Venomoth, to some doesn't Butterfree look like Venonat?
Yeah.
Like, when you consider what Venonat looks like,
But that's the
it
thing,
looks
though.
a lot like
Why would
Butterfree.
Venonat?
No, Venonat evolves into Venomoth, but it would have the Butterfree art.
No, I know, but still. I feel like the way it is now is fine.
Yes, but when you consider it, Venonat looking... Well, Venonat evolving into Venomoth makes no more sense.
Yeah.
So,
at
you might
that
as
point,
well
it's
use
almost
the...
a moot point.
Yeah, you might as well have it with the actual logical evolution art of Butterfree's current art. And then have Venomoth's art swapped over to Butterfree. Venomoth, by the way, a Pokemon no one...
That's because it is bad.
It's almost like it's a poison bug type.
Might as well just look at the bottom of the barrel and go, well, I guess there's nothing here.
I mean, it's still not Sun
Yeah, that's true.
I don't even think Sunflora makes it that much better.
It's unfortunate. Sunflora is like a better, fuck.
Velocity?
Yeah.
I mean, not in terms of anything except appearance.
Yeah, pretty much. But... Might die here. Oh, well. Oh my god. Just hit. Okay. Hit, please. Don't kill me. Okay. Trickle Geo, dude. I gotta say, a lot of the cries actually sound really good in this game. Your Gen 3 audio.
The thing I've always found stupid about cries in Pokemon is that they've never gone back and like remastered the Gen 1 cries. Oh my god.
They're pretty bad. I mean, were you a big fan when they made Pikachu's cry just saying Pikachu?
I mean, honestly, I'd be accepting of that in more modern games.
I don't know. I kind of enjoy the weird synthesized sounds. Especially for the Pokemon that it actually makes sense on.
I mean, they could keep the weird synthesized sounds for stuff like Magneton and whatever.
Porygon's present.
Maybe Magnegarus? Metagross?
Makes sense.
Metagross. I mean, Metagross doesn't really have a mouth. So.
No. That's what makes it dangerous.
Still got those fang things, so. Oh, apparently it does have a mouth, actually. Oh yeah, yeah. There's pictures of it with its mouth open.
Oh, okay. I thought I was about to get that. Come on, just die!
Mega Metagross looks stupid.
It does. What if Metagross had more legs?
It doesn't actually gain more legs, it just moves the legs outward.
What if it had more legs? Oh my god.
That'd probably be a better.
We are now in there, boys.
You get magnitude?
We have magnitude.
Clearly you should have named it Game & Watch.
God.
Go for those mines.
At what point does magnitude... At what point does magnitude get better than Earthquake?
I will look that up.
I would assume at some point that happens. Probably like max. Because... Oh, I just got the VS Seeker.
9.
That would make sense, because magnitude 8 is the one that you see kinda commonly.
That is not true. 7 is the most common. 9 has a base power of 110, and is a 10% probability.
What the?
Magnitude 10 actually exists.
Really?
Base power of 150 with a 5% probability.
Damn, bro.
That's also just as likely as Magnitude 4, which has 10 power.
It starts at 4?
Yeah, it starts at 4.
Weird.
I assume the implication there is that anything below 4 would just not do anything at all.
Yeah. It's a light shake. I just say that.
So, basically...
Actually, can I go?
70% of the time it's going to have a base power of 50 or higher.
Yeah, pretty much. Which is okay. That's, like, pretty acceptable. Geodude is great. He just... No, he's ground rock, so I get stabbed, too.
Yeah.
Not bad.
50% of the time it'll have 70 or higher, since 7 and 8 combined make 50%. From a technical standpoint, 25% of the time or more, you would get 90 or higher, since 8 through 10.
I'm gonna talk to this guy again. Lay strong, silent type.
He's the waiter on this ship. No, you're the strong, silent type.
Yes, I know, but still, I can't imagine anyone saying lay strong, silent type. Ever. Their entire life.
I like the guy who just outright tells you he's
I know.
Part of the global police.
Yeah, he's undercover. But I do most of the fights in here. Like, these are actually fights you can't do later.
There's no glitch in Gen 3 to get back into the system?
I don't think so. And if it is, it's probably very complicated. A lot of the glitches are...
Sure. Yeah, I guess you should do the fights just to get the XP. Especially since you have a rival fight coming up.
Yeah. Dude 6!
I mean, considering all the poison types that are in Gen 1, you're gonna have a good time with Magnitude. Just don't use it on any flying types, use your rock moves on that.
Yeah. Thankfully, I have 2 rock moves already.
Yeah.
I actually don't really know how I feel about the fact that, like, status effects try to be such a big deal in Gen 1. I think that's simply because a lot of Pokemon can, in one way or another. Especially now, considering ability. I guess. He's like... Crit. And I missed. Oh. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about, boys.
Got a Magnitude 9. I mean, Orange is a nice, lucky Geodude who's your friend. So.
Can't even get in the beds in this game.
I think there's one bed you can get into. Yeah.
No, I know. You can't just, like, get into.
Oh, yeah, get into the bed.
Big tough.
Oh, you didn't talk to the Wigglytuff. You go back to talk to her. That's really good. Those were some insightful words. I don't know why you didn't.
Yeah. Probably should have talked to it earlier.
I love how you just walk into that room and are immediately in a fight.
Yep.
It's good.
Actually, this guy, I was gonna say, this guy might actually have out-of-region Pokemon. I completely forgot that Magnitude has 30 PP.
Yeah.
That move goes and goes and goes. Oh my god.
I mean, hypothetically, like in a task setting, if you got Magnitude 10 on every time, yeah, Magnitude 10 every time, and just destroy everything with your 30 PP.
Yeah. That is so much.
I assume the reason it has so much is because it can be so awful.
Yeah. I should have bought more potions. Fucking double kick, dude. Why does every meter and no double kick? Probably because every Nidoran learns double kick it.
I mean, when does Geodude learn double kick?
He's fucking old.
So that Wooper, so that it can team up with Wooper, who learns double flap.
Yep. That still happen? You still do that?
Double slap is not a Wooper move. Ice punch might still be. I have to look at it. I remember it used to be able to learn ice punch.
Yeah. What level did Geodude evolve, by the way? Asses.
25.
That's a far... Still.
Yeah, at the same time, you're gonna get a gravel out of that.
Yeah. Oh, shit. I just used tackling it.
Yep, Wooper can still learn... Wooper could learn Ice Punch by TM in Gen 2.
That would be impossible to move up then.
Oh, but it can still learn it by tutor.
Oh, okay.
Platinum Heart, or Emerald, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black and White 2, and the.
You just did it in Black White 2 then.
Or the Gen 3 remix.
Depending on which one you want to do.
Yeah, Wooper can learn Ice Punch via the tutor again. So. Yes, Wooper can still know Ice Punch legally. LA Kid at one point.
Okay.
Had the capacity to get Ice Punch.
That's pretty good.
It's a trade in XD.
Oh.
So.
Already confused. And then he snaps out of confusion, and he's paralyzed, and I'm burned.
Hypothetically, if that LA Kid didn't have specific stats, random nature, so you might be able to get like a perfect LA Kid that would have the punches.
Oh, really? That's
which
funny.
would actually be pretty good.
Yeah, there are
like
definitely not many Pokemon that can do that.
Oh, especially with LA Kid.
Yeah. Got my strong golden boy.
Of all the things, of all the places to get something like that. Magnitude 7? I mean, that's the common one. But
Still pretty good.
if you get a 10, try and pause the game and get a screenshot of it.
Alright.
Because Magnitude 10 is... Oh, Magnitude has different animations depending on the,
Really?
on the Magnitude.
I did not know that. It's a shame we don't get to see him. Or is it? Fucking roar. Well, you just royally fucked yourself, my friend.
Speaking of Black and White 2, do you know the thing about the in-game trades with Black and White 2?
Oh, I don't think
There
I know
is
any of them.
So, in Mombasa City, after returning the drop item to its owner and calling them 51 times, an NPC will trade the player a different Pokemon each day in a specific order. Each Pokemon has its hidden ability and can be either male or female.
Oh my god. That's just something you do?
Yeah, this is a thing you can do. Also, they hold very interesting, hard-to-get items like Rare Candy, Rage Candy Bar, Lava Cookie, Old Gateau. So,
All the hot meat.
it appears to be the same order of Pokemon for either version of the NPC.
Huh.
So,
What Pokemon? Anything
Meowth,
good?
Meowth, Wobbuffet, Ralts, Shieldon, Rhyhorn, Shellos, Mawile, Spiritomb, Snorlax, Teddiursa, Spinda, and Tim. Togepi with Super Luck.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, okay.
Because guess what that carries over to? That carries over to Togekiss. So, Mawile gets sheer force that way.
Slam?
Sheer force is an interesting move, or ability.
80 damage. Yeah, I mean, I might as well. Well, I don't ever really need double team. Like, Pikachu's stats are kind of okay. That being said, if I never want to get hit, I never get hit.
So, sheer force. Do you remember what that does?
No. Oh, no, okay.
It raises the base power of all damaging moves that have an additional effect by 30%, but the additional effects cannot happen. So, for example, with the Pokemon that can get Sheer Force, you can boost by 30% power moves such as Air Slash, Bite, Blizzard, Body Slam.
Oh, Blizzard. Oh my god, what the fuck?
Bulldoze, Crunch,
I don't even want to think about Bulldoze, dude.
Dragon Rush, Dynamic Punch, Earth Power, Fire Blast,
Interesting.
Fire Pump,
Don't know.
Flamethrower, Flash Cannon, Focus Blast, Ice Beam.
I guess it's a lot of moves, actually.
Yeah, that's a pretty
Clearing
good.
status effects like freeze moves,
Rock
burn
Slide.
moves. What's Rock Slide, dude?
I believe it can. Starting in Gen 2, it had a 30% chance of causing the target to flinch.
Huh. That's a weird one.
Scald.
Oh my god, that'd be good.
Yeah, because that's just 30% bonus on the 80 base power Scald, which is a water type move.
Scald is really good.
Steel Wing. Thunder, obviously. Yeah, there's quite a set of moves that can be boosted by sheer force. Sky Attack is the most powerful, highest base power that
I don't
can
know.
be affected by it. At 140 base power.
Fuck. I really love these 1 HP heal life leeches. You know what they say about sailors and battling.
That's such a stupid. does that even mean?
Big fan of battle.
Oh, also, regarding the secret ability. Oh, so the reason I brought up Sheer Force is Mael gets it via that hidden ability in-game trade. I'm not sure how much use Mael gets out of it, but
Could be okay.
I can actually check because oh no, I can't sort by loaned by. Never mind. Oh, so interestingly enough, there's actually a separate list of moves that could be affected by it, but can be accessed through other means, obviously. So the highest in that case would be Genesis Supernova from the new Gen 7 games. It is the Z move of Mew.
Okay.
It has 185 base power and never misses.
Fuck, dude.
It's also Psychic type. It's actually the upgraded version of Psychic. So.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. So, if I remember correctly, I think this game actually has a fair amount of it. And they went in pretty hard. If I remember correctly.
Also notable on this is Spinda getting Contrary.
What does that do?
Reverses all status effects, stat changes.
Huh.
Which is useful in some aspects if you combine it with the right moves.
Yeah. You would basically, I would assume you'd basically use a move that lowers a stat, maybe?
Yeah.
So that
on Spinda, I don't really know what that...
Yeah, what that would do, or even, yeah, what the move would be. You just use the move a whole lot, it does, you know, a whole lot of damage or whatever, probably. And you just use it and you have a buff. That's alright. And
I believe the big thing with it was its synergy because it was on Superior as a hidden ability. Oh, a Leaf Storm is a grass-type version of Overheat. Lowers the user's special attack by 2 stages. So I think you understand what that means with Contrary.
yeah, you just keep using it, and then it's not negative anymore.
Yeah.
I guess it's a beautiful thing too, is that you can continue to use it as well.
It's 2 stages, so after 3 uses of Leaf Storm, you would be maxed out. It's a 5 PP move.
Oh, yeah, well, I guess that makes sense. It's everything.
Oh no, there are slight differences. The other list actually contains Mankey, Cranidos, Sableye, and Finn. Sandvale does not seem useful on Finn, or its evolution. But I don't
That's a funny thing to think about, honestly. Have a pretty unique move, but heck all if it's actually useful.
Sandvale's an ability.
Oh, no. Heck all if it's useful.
Yeah, basically.
Wow, that's very specific. I found 1 ether. I do actually appreciate some of the changes that were made. Just in general, like the fact that the text is colored in a lot of scenarios. The way that stuff's worded, pretty good as well. Magnitude 10, please? No. Actually, 7 probably would have been quite easily. Are you with first turn? Recover.
That's a good turn.
Fuck, dude. Trying to bait me into attacking him. Wait, I got rest. A wonderful team. That one. I should probably start leveling up Paris at some point. Probably. Why can Staryu learn Recover?
That would start you and Starmie be really annoying if they couldn't.
I know, right? Great stats, great move pool.
One turn move to recover station.
Heals. Oh my god, we're doing it, boys.
There it is. Make sure to
Fuck.
replace that with Explode when you get it.
What's the difference between self-destruct and explode?
Explodes is better.
Really?
Yeah, this is better.
That's dumb.
Like, yeah, explosions is better.
Like, get rid of one of these rocks, man.
Up to you.
I kind of want to just get rid of tackle. I probably won't need it. Because if there's a situation where I need a normal type move, I'm probably not gonna using Geodude in. Yeah, fuck it. I will definitely want to move Self-Destruct off of the first move, though. Probably. Oh, there it is.
Sure, it's the
Fuck.
better.
I missed it.
Where you got a magnet? Oh, I saw it. There it was. I did see it. Don't worry.
There you go. It's
What
powerful. Doesn't actually do a whole lot. Well, I guess I wish I had the animations on. Probably different animation.
Yeah. The self-destruct's just a worse.
Alright, well, it already happened. Oh, I died anyway. Well, what's the difference, though? Like, what makes it better?
How does the 50 extra power base power sound?
Why? 200 not enough?
Yeah, it's 250.
What the f- like...
It's 170 in Gen 1, like actual Gen 1. However, in Gen 1, it halves the target's defense for the damage calculation. Making the
But it actually
base
does
power
more damage than
340.
currently. Yeah. Funny. That's hecka dumb, actually.
Yeah, as far as I can tell, it's simply a...
It's just better. The same move.
Oh, never mind. Defense is still halved in
Why?
later generations. So it actually has a base power, effective base power of 500.
It actually is the camera. That's fucked up. I wonder what the, like, if you had, like, let's just say a level 1 Pokemon that knew.
No, because it still uses your attack stat.
So it's actually kind of tied to that.
Yeah. It still uses your attack stat.
Indeed, I am Le Chef. Le Main Course. Prime Beefsteak. Man.
Prime Beefsteak. I loved that Mystery Science Theater episode.
So something that I've actually noticed about letting this game just run. Also, there's nothing in this. There's berries. That's it. That's the only thing of use in this room.
So here's a question about Prime Beefsteak. Is that like volcano baked meat?
Probably.
Do you know about volcano baked meat? Are you familiar with the Vietnamese crystal?
Oh.
No, so you know in Gen 2, you go downstairs and there's like a stove and you can like interact with it and it'll say that there's like some tasty meal on it?
Yeah.
The translated thing calls the meal volcano baked meat.
Okay.
And yeah, that's about it.
That is some pretty strong stuff.
People have attempted to make up whatever volcano baked meat is.
Delicious, I'm sure.
It's involved some very interesting materials. Basically, there was a Let's Play of Vietnamese Crystal on Something Awful, and you know how those screenshot Let's Plays on Something Awful were back in the day. On the archive, there's actually a recipe for volcano baked meat. It involves ground beef. Actually, I'll just read the ingredients. 2 pounds ground beef, 2 cups sautéed onion, 1 cup assorted sautéed bell peppers, 2 tablespoons of mustard, 1 box of chocolate cake mix.
Oh, okay, well.
3
so
eggs,
much for that. It was perfectly fine up until then.
2 cups milk, 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder, 2 cups of hot fudge.
I'm sure someone has actually made that. Is actually the scary part.
Actually, that's one of many volcano baked meats. Most of them do involve both chocolate and
meat.
And meat, yes.
Interesting.
Alright, one of these involves a 1/4 pound of bacon and brownie mix. 1 mystery extremely hot pepper whose name I forget.
God damn it.
This was alongside 2 jalapeno peppers, by the way.
That's pretty hot.
Gotta put the volcano in the volcano bacon.
Yeah. Why does Goldeen know supersonic? It's a fish, I get it, but come on.
Big fan of Oasis. There's a guy who made like a really awful looking meat loaf in a. Oh no, sorry. This was part of it. Oh my god, there's a guy who used Doritos in his volcano baked meat. Like crushed Doritos.
Delicious. Poison powder.
Oh, they're like one of those spicy Doritos. Sweet chili heat Doritos.
That's pretty good. That'd be a good one.
So after it came out of the oven to cook it, he puts cherry pie filling in it, like in the middle, because it's in one of those, like, you know, the donut-shaped cake things.
Yeah.
He did that to cook it, and then once it was out and donut-shaped, he put the cherry pie filling in the middle of it. The garnish is on top of the lava, garlic flakes, and crushed sweet chili heat Doritos. Then, for good measure, the entire thing was drizzled with caramel sauce. So there you go. There's a.
That sounds pretty. That actually, I think that sounds like the worst one.
You think sweet chili Doritos with caramel sauce and cherries?
Yeah.
On top of whatever other garbage is in the meat.
Like, caramel and cherries almost sounds bad enough on its own.
Ooh, one of these involves wasabi.
That'd be alright. Sure.
And oatmeal. Raisins. Marshmallow cream and coconut. Crushed Oreos. I love these people trying to figure out what volcano peak is. Because they make
I mean, it sounds like a good time. I might actually be able to use Geodude to roll. Well, there's Magnitude 4 for you. I might be able to use Geodude to.
Oh, you've gotten
Surge's
both
Gym.
extremes. It was a crit! It still killed the Pikachu!
It didn't kill it. It did pretty damn good, though.
Oh,
For a
I can't see the
4.
rest of the health bar. I just saw the health bar like go way down.
Yeah. Did
My
like
Discord
3/4 of his health and
Position
damage.
very inconvenient. I'll put it over the enemy Pokemon spray because that's irrelevant anyway. I can tell what it is just by the thing on its health bar.
Yeah, the actual name.
Oh, the Volcano Bake Meat update was actually the last thing on the archive.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Thank you for telling me about Cut, old man.
I mean, the best part is this is the last update when Volcano Bake Meat was like brand new, or well, but in the first like episode or update, I think it was. Might be in the second one.
Oh, you bitch. Oh my god, there it is again! Fuck. My luck, not very good, apparently.
In update 2 is the Volcano Bake Meat screenshot.
Nice.
And the guy doing the LP describes it as, it's like meatloaf and volcano chocolate cake mixed together.
I guess that kind of makes sense given what a lot of these recipes have been.
Well, the thing is, the recipes I think were based on this description.
Right, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Which in itself is based on the name.
Yeah.
Because what a translation of something then. Well,
Actually, is there anything that would be able to, anything that'd be able to counter Geodude, Surge's Gym? They're all actual electric Pokemon.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. I'll check, but I'm pretty sure that's...
Because like I said, I might actually just be able to roll Surge's Gym.
I mean, maybe if you get rollout, you'll be able to literally roll.
Literally roll out.
Yeah, dude, roll out. Vermilion Gym in Gym 3 contains a Pikachu, a Voltorb, a Magnemite, a Pikachu, a Voltorb, a Pikachu, and a Raichu.
But yeah, I should self-destruct. I should self-destruct the Raichu.
Yeah, definitely. That's Surge's Raichu, by the way.
No, I know. I might actually have problems if I don't. So. Excellent.
No, because the only move it knows that can damage Geodude is Quick Attack.
Oh my god. Well, isn't its stats are pretty good.
That doesn't mean anything. It's Quick Attack against a Geodude.
Attack is shit. Oh, shit ass attack. It's, well, not really. Special attack is obviously much worse. I don't know.
Yeah, like, as far as Surge's moveset, it's exclusively electric and normal type moves.
Nice. Exactly what I was waiting for.
So you can't even be paralyzed by Shockwave, can you?
No, I don't think so. I do believe I just...
Yeah, because you're just immune.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I might just be immune.
Well, his ground type's immune to electric attacks, so the electric attack Shockwave will not work. Which means Thunder Wave won't work either.
Yep.
So all they got that they can fight you with are Double Team and Quick Attack. The Pikachu and Raichu, I mean.
Double Team might be annoying. That's really about it, though. Apparently picking up this Geodude was a great idea. God bless. Alright, I think I have this last floor. I don't know, I might just stop after Surge then. Oh, there's a deck? Heck, I don't even know.
Captain's a sword master.
I know, right?
Well, you were out sailing, I studied the blade.
What if you study the blade on the ship, though?
Ooh, that's too much power for one man. That's probably why he needs his back row. Oh no, wait, that's a different.
Yeah.
Or is it?
No. The captain, I think, is seasick. Which is a funny thing to do, I guess. Hey, matey. I appreciate the fact that I've been hit with very few water moves, despite using Geodude for most of the SSM. There've been a lot of water Pokemon, too. Not even gonna bother healing, I don't think. That much health. I'm not here to catch Pokemon, dear.
What actually happens if you have more Pokemon than him?
I don't know. I don't know if the game is scripted to handle that.
I'd assume it must.
Oh, right. Did exactly what you told me not to do.
Don't use Magnitude against a flying type?
Yes. Don't worry. I
Conveniently,
still kill Pidgeotto.
Yeah, Pidgeotto has nothing it can do to you, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, shit. baited. Oh god.
It'd probably be on Blue's page.
Probably.
His dialogue, I mean. Oh, nope. Yeah, it just says it no matter what.
Oh,
He just says how many Pokemon he's got.
I mean, I can't believe it's a Gen 1 game. Even in a remake, it sucks.
To be fair, no other rival has ever been even someone with a Pokedex, I don't think. Other than like some of the later gens where they're not even really true rivals. You know what I mean?
I might need to reset this.
I'm relying so hard on orange.
Not really. I just, like, fucked it.
Yeah.
Ow. Just did 2 damage. Ah, dude. Apparently Ivysaur just opens turn 1 with fucking Blind Whip.
I mean, a lot of the AI is meant to just
Use the best move,
yeah,
usually.
use whatever does the most damage a lot of the time. Did you know there's the smart AI versus dumb AI thing? Quote unquote smart.
Oh,
Some of the
it?
AI is better than others.
Yeah. That's not surprising. Like an AI hierarchy.
Yeah.
Let's try this. Okay, good. Fucking. That's right. Ivysaur doesn't even gain a dual type. Well, that's yeah. I should have thought about that. No. Oh, okay. Never mind. Thought Hyperfang was gonna kill me again. Ah, okay. Now it killed me. This could be really bad. Okay. I have a Hyper Potion, which I'm not gonna use.
Hypothetically, if you do need more XP, you can go to the route to the right of Vermilion.
I don't need more. I seem to not play dumb. I should probably actually heal.
Yeah, I was gonna say you should probably actually heal.
But it's all the way on the first. A crit too. I cannot win this fight. This is so stupid.
I said, if you need to get any more XP to level up, it's the trainers and the rep. You can get back on the ship after you leave, as long as you haven't.
Why would I do that though? I
So you're not stuck on the blue fight.
I can actually win this fight. You fucking.
Ah, the leech seed.
Yeah.
5.
Bullshit. He's just hit. Oh, we finally evolved that arrow. Probably should have seen that one coming.
Yeah, Bigweed's sort of,
Synchronize?
Oh, and it disabled Thunder Wave after you're both paralyzed.
Yeah. Thank God he had nothing, actually. Well, he didn't use Confuse at all. Yeah, sure. How this goes. Hear my paralysis here. have to hope that Kate doesn't crit.
Crit hyper thing.
Apparently doesn't really need to. Fucking quick. I guess I'm just gonna give this one more shot, and if it doesn't work, I'm probably gonna stop. Like I say, for how much I've played this game tonight, I feel like I have not gotten that far.
Would you have gotten further doing your normal?
Oh no. Obviously not. Water pull? Let's see, might actually be okay on Paris. Pikachu can learn Brick Break. I don't know, who should I teach? I feel like Sacred Power might be okay on Pikachu. I might want to wait until I get, like, Clefairy.
But I'm telling you, just do the, just get yourself.
No, I know. I'm just
Yeah.
figuring out what I got. See if it'll help me in any way at the moment.
You should probably save after teaching.
I want to say that I eventually learned Water Pulse normally.
Even if you don't, you learn something better, I think.
Probably. Does more damage. Oh, I can also do... Bubble can lower...
Because they're stuck in a bubble.
Sounds messed up. I think I'll just switch out Water Pulse with Water, or... yeah, Water Gun with Water. Does more damage. Cause confusion. Go ahead and put this CD to your head.
That's an HD DVD, come on.
Gotta put them somewhere, right?
Gotta use them for something.
Not gonna bother with the rest of these.
I like that just saying HD DVD on its own is basically a joke in itself.
Yeah. You wanna know something funny?
Hmm.
When the whole Blu-ray HD DVD thing was going on, my uncle, early adopter of HD DVD, and that did not work out very well for him.
What's his opinion of the Betamax?
It's a good question.
I felt like it was a good question, that's why I asked it.
Probably loves it, I'm sure.
You know, there's probably a universe out there where the Betamax and the HD DVD were the dominant formats.
Yeah. What a thought. Come on, dude. It's a hyper potion? Oh my god, I'm not wasting that. Fuck. I guess, to be honest, potions would probably be a nice...
Yeah.
Anything I'm missing at the moment? You fucking kid. I press left. There was a launch anyway. Oh, no. That was going very poorly. Fine Whip is so stupid.
Gen 1 was poorly balanced.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh my god, what the heck? Any snaps out of confusion. Okay, good. I didn't want to use Leech Life. Oh my god, dude, why is Sleep Powder a move? Doesn't matter. Fuck. Crit. Oh, I crit. I healed 2 health. Fuck, dude. Wake up. Oh my god, kill yourself. Oh my god.
Kill yourself, my man.
My man. He's gonna kill me. Just wake up. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I told you to choose Bulbasaur.
No.
I told you to choose Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur, the true goat.
I told you to choose Bulbasaur.
Fuck. I should probably switch. Yeah, I'll just throw this big guy out here. Worst case scenario. I'll just magnitude 10 him first turn.
Perfect strategy.
7. Could've been worse. Oh, and I missed.
7 is the average.
7 is... it's not lower... Oh, okay, well, 6 is lower than 7. Disable! He missed. Okay, yeah, we're fine.
Oh my god, magnitude 6 almost killed Dabra outright.
So, should I self-destruct Eradicate?
Probably the safe option.
I could miss.
Oh yeah, your accuracy has been reduced.
Now we're fine. That's the unfortunate thing, is I get no XP doing that. That's the thing that sucks. Yeah. I heard there was a Cut Master on board. Whatever that means. I forgot about this. When you rub his back, by the way, it plays the healing music.
Yeah, I know. I do remember that. It's a good joke. No, it's once you help the captain that SSN leaves.
Yeah. Thankfully, I'm done here. I want to try and search for hidden items, but yeah. To do the thing it does before? Yeah. It literally just leaves the second you get off the boat.
That's... Did you get the hidden hyper potion and berries?
I already got them.
Yeah, okay. Those are the only hidden items other than the lava cookie.
Oh.
The lava cookie is, it requires surf.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised. Oh, yeah, I actually need to teach first.
The reason you need surf is because that's the only way to get to the truck.
That's funny. That's a funny joke.
The cookie is over by the truck.
That's a funny joke.
The truck is in the game again, by the way.
Yeah, it's just off to the side more so than before. Well, I guess you're gonna learn cut. Better than scratch, so hey, whatever.
Oh. So... Hypothetically, you could have set up the thing to be able to return to the port.
How so?
One of the ways to do this is to lose a battle on the SSN after attaining cut, so the players warped to the Pokemon Center without
right, because the trigger is leaving the boat.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, actually. I didn't not know that.
And then the other option in Gen 3 would be to trade in the Pokemon that knows cut already.
Yeah. I could easily just, like, give myself a Pokemon that knows cut.
Yes,
that's boring, though. It's just a lava cookie, dude. Doesn't matter.
I know. It's just... You would have had the opportunity to go see the truck.
Man, Magnitude is so good. I'm gonna roll this gym so hard. Fuck, dude. Oh, guess who's about to level up? So much for it gonna take forever. Or evolve, excuse me.
I mean, the true hero of
the greatest of all
Fire Red for you is going to be the Pokemon you didn't have any intent to catch. This is like, hey, I'm shiny.
Stupid. Apparently Geodude is just awesome.
He's real, and he's your friend.
He is my friend. Oh, look at that orange boy. Tan now. Oh my god, this sprite sucks. Wow.
Oh my god, that's a Drew toothpaste tweet. From 2013.
Wanna link it?
Yeah, I had to look it up to find out where that quote was actually from, and here it is.
Yeah. Huh. Now that's a meme if I've ever seen one.
Oh, the full quote is, Geodude is real and strong, and he's my friend.
This tweet says a lot, honestly.
Imagine a world in which we can make a joke like this about the president.
I know, right? It's a shame now we can't.
So here's a question about Pokemon. So in Gen 8, is Rotom gonna get a fidget spinner form?
I didn't even think about that. Man, I would not be surprised if that existed in some format.
Its exclusive move would be Rapid Spin.
That is almost too real.
They could give it Whirlpool or Whirlwind as well.
Oh, they just kept this puzzle in it all of its entirety.
What's the thing where just randomly...
Yep. Oh, God.
Well, I mean, at least you got it pretty quickly.
Yeah. Could have been much worse. Alright, here we go, boys. Alright. I messed up. I was gonna self-destruct and I just magnitude.
And magnitude and just one shot at Icy?
Yes.
Oh, you got 8. Yeah.
Well.
Rip that joke. I guess you'll have to self-destruct some other gym lead. It'll work on all of the remaining ones.
Yeah, pretty much. Man. Glad I'm out of the super boring beginning part of the game. Obviously.
I can't believe you're going to have to bring out a Graveler against Erica just to self-destruct your final Pokemon.
God.
That'd be actually a pretty good joke, to be honest.
Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad.
You know, none of the Pokemon in that gym, though, cut. How do they get in there?
Yeah. 5, 10 of these. I got a lot of money. Holy
No,
moly.
maybe there's a back door
Probably.
for the gym trainers and gym leader to get in.
Yeah. 3 antidotes. Probably need some awakening. I don't know when I'll ever need an ice heal, but...
For when Articuno.
Oh, yeah. For when Articuno freezes me.
Yeah, exactly.
freezes
Lorelei. Lorelei has Ice Beam.
Yeah, but that's not, like, right now.
Lorelei
Okay.
has Ice Beam.
Lorelei in, like, the next 10 minutes.
But you're not gonna wrong ward to the Elite Four?
No.
And fight them with your very under-leveled Pokemon?
Oh, I guess I can cut now. Where do I go? I go right now, don't I? I go around the side, I think. Oh no, I go Igloo Cave.
No, that's just a computer.
Oh yeah.
It's up to you go back up to Cerulean and go east to the power plant. That's where you're gonna pick up. That's where you're gonna dump A-Rise and get.
I mean, it's unfortunate. Now we're gonna dump my good friend.
You should. I mean, clearly, even though there's not even a reason for the joke, you should name
The Voltorb Rise. Or no, Muse.
No. The even more patrician choice.
Yeah, Hawkmoor.
Mm-hmm.
That would be something, huh? Oh, God. I think the big